Hey guys, welcome back. Time to eat a little crow. I'm gonna do five clone fragrances uh, that, for the most part, I didn't like or I didn't like something about them. A couple of them, I didn't hate, but whatever. And as time gone on, it has gone on, and wearing them a few more times here and there, my opinion has changed. Either they've gotten better, or just I've been able to educate my nose more. I don't know. Whatever the reason. Maybe they macerated, although I don't believe in that a whole lot. But whatever. They've gotten better. I enjoy them better now. Now, do I love all of these? Not really. Uh, do I like them? Yeah, I do like them. And definitely like them more than my first impression or first wearing of them. And, uh, and I'm man enough, or human enough. I don't think it's just be a man thing. I'm human enough to admit when I was wrong. Uh, and apologize for it and try to fix my mistake. I think the world would be a lot better off if we did that in general. It's okay to make a mistake as long as you learn from it. Now, you start making the same mistake over and over and over again, well, yeah, call them out in it. Because that's another thing. If somebody makes a mistake and they learn from it, they apologize for it, they try to make amends, don't hold it against them. I told you so. Well, no, they don't want to say, hey, yeah, I messed up. I'm sorry. As long as it's not like a life threatening or life altering thing, just, oh, no worries, man. Thanks for your apology. Move on. Don't do it again. If they do it again and again and again, then call them out. Because then it's just them being crazy. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to apologize, make amends for these five fragrances. So here are five clone fragrances that I initially either didn't like or didn't like something about them. Whatever, I'll get into it a little bit. And I kind of like now. So let's start off with Lattafa's Ijazi Intense Silver. um, it's aromatic fruity. You can get it for 19. You can get it for $20 off of Frag Buy. Supposedly a dupe of Vodka on the Rocks by Killian. I don't know. This isn't about them being good dupes either. This is just about them being the fragrance on themselves. Uh, Orange, grapefruit, C notes, cedar, amber, some of the notes. Uh, oh, yeah. Clean, fresh, spicy, sweet with a bit of a fruity like musk. Yeah. First thought it was okay, but it was a little sour, musky, grapefruity, and a weak performer. But now, like I said, it's clean, fresh, spicy, sweet with a bit of a funky musk. Great everyday, easy to wear type scent. Uh, it does have like I said, a bit of that slight Middle Eastern vibe, but a lot better than I thought. A lot better than I thought, and not as weak a performer as I thought. I get about 6 hours out of it, so with okay projection, it's not a beast or anything. Like I said, it's a softer fragrance, but still great. Uh, Milestone Grade 1. Um, Green Air Aquatic Fougere, 1999 at Marshall's. Supposed to be a green Irish tweed by Creed clone. Uh, Citrus fruits, apple, rose, lavender, green notes, woods, pepper are some of the notes. I first thought it was a good fragrance, but nothing like GIT. And now I can see and smell the inspiration of GIT in it, with its kind of fresh, watery, citrusy, peppery green kind of vibe, woods. Uh, it's just a nice, mossy, woody, green, aquatic kind of fragrance with some spice. Still not a good GIT clone, not at all, but a great fragrance on its own in that kind of category, the fresh, green, aquatic, woody genre. You know, uh, you can see the inspiration of GIT, but you're not going to smell this and know what GIT smells like, or if you already know what GIT smells like, you're not going to smell this and think, man, that's a great dupe. No, but it is a great fragrance on its own. So, eat a little crow on that one. This one is probably the one that's grown on me the most out of all 5 of these. I actually really enjoy this one now. That's Oud Non Supremacy Incense. Aromatic fougere fragrance. 31, about $33 on Frag Buy. And it's a dupe of Amouage Interlude Man. I like that bottle, that crest and everything. It's a nice bottle. Heavy bottle. Good heavy cap. Some of the notes are incense, oregano, spices, woods, oud, amber, bucanic, whatever that is, leather, patchouli. When I first got this, the oregano and spices were way too Italian kitchen pasta tomatoey for me. Is the best way I could describe it. I know it sounds weird, but it really was. Now, while I still pick up on that kind of kitchen spice vibe, it's not as prominent. The smoky, sweet, woody incense and vanilla come out way more. Again, I'm not a big fan of the first 5-10 minutes when that kitchen spice vibe is there, but after that, it's actually a really nice, smoky, woody, sweet vanilla, creamy kind of fragrance. Really nice. One I liked at first, but I didn't see the hype for it because it just kind of smelled like another fresh apple, sweet apple kind of fragrance. And that was a Harmain Detour Noir. I still don't like this bottle. Man, cheap, 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 cheap. Super cheap. But the fragrance itself, actually not too bad now. So Al Harmain Detour Noir is an Oriental spicy, about $26 on Frag Buy. Perfumes are Marley Layton clone. Vanilla, sandalwood, apple, lavender, cardamom, pepper, woods, tobacco. First thought, it smelled like medicine almost, like a sweet, creamy Vicks Vapo Rub or something like that. And will I still get that kind of mentholy like vibe? It's not near as prominent, and I don't know where that mentholy vibe's coming from. I'm sure it's a combination of a lot of different things. And the little bit of menthol that I do get from it, kind of mentholy medicine vibe, mixes really well with the creamy vanilla, the sweet fruity apple, and the kind of dry leafy tobacco. Yeah, it's a nice scent now. It's a nice scent. Like I said, I even appreciate that kind of mentholy vibe from the top. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. And I can't explain the menthol medicine kind of vibe I'm getting. Maybe if you smelled it, maybe you pick it up, maybe you don't. But that's what I pick up, so it is what it is. And last on the docket today is Fragrance World Mocha Wood. An aromatic floral, they call it. About $22 on Frag Buy. Supposed to be either or a combination of Intense Cafe by Montal and Mancera Rose Vanille. I haven't smelled either one of them, so I couldn't tell you. I have no clue. So anyway, rose, saffron, patchouli, coffee, woods are some of the notes. At first, this was too much of the bitter, earthy saffron and powdery feminine rose. That's pretty much all I got from it the first couple times I've worn it. Not enough coffee or chocolate. For the name, I expected when you put some mocha wood, I expected coffee, chocolate, and woods, and I got mostly just feminine florals, really. Still think the rose at first is a very feminine, powdery rose. But the saffron has died down a lot, and I pick up more of a woody, chocolatey patchouli in the mid of the base. Still very little coffee. You do pick up a little coffeeness in the mid, but it's mostly going into the mid. It's more of a floral, chocolatey like patchouli and woody and stuff. It's a nice fragrance. I got it on today. Actually, I'm wearing it today. This is kind of what prompted this video. So I'm going to give this another try. And so yeah, a nice fragrance. I would say it's unisex, leaning feminine for the first hour or so. Definitely that rose, and it's just a very feminine rose to me. But it becomes more unisex as it goes on. It's never a super masculine fragrance, but after about an hour or so, it's perfectly unisex. But that first hour or so, it's just, you better like rose, man. So yeah, so that's kind of it, guys. I'm just going to eat a little crow. These are a lot better than what I remember, or what I initially reviewed or initially thought. And it's so, like I said, it's okay to make amends for your mistakes. Are any of these my favorites? Absolutely not. Are they any of them great? Absolutely not. They're all okay. But that's a personal taste thing, right? Out of all of them, this is the closest to being a great fragrance, I think, is the Oud Non. If you can get by that really prominent oregano kitchen spice kind of vibe, you've got a very nice fragrance there. But they're all okay. They're all wearable. I don't mind them at all anymore. I have yet to have a day where, sometimes a day where, oh, I can't wait. I want to wear this today. No, these are all more like, oh, I'll wear this today because I want to wear it, try it out again. I've never been craving any of these to wear. So, but all in all, 5 good fragrances, all relatively cheap. You can get online or in rack stores, and yeah, it's. I'm eating a little crow. They're a lot better than I initially thought. So, all right, guys, peace, love, be good to each other, and be good to yourselves.